Have you read the news today? It's not good. Have you read the news any day ever? It's never ever any good. My name is Jonah Primo and I've spent the last decade studying philosophy, and here on this channel I'm here to help you out with some of the ideas I believe that can help you with the struggles of everyday life. And I recently realized something wonderful. When you're reading the news, you're not the news. Because when you are the news, you have no capacity to read it. I'll concede there's a small chance that you read about something you did or they did to you, something you fear or that happened near you. But if that's the case, then whatever happened has already happened and is therefore not currently happening. Something similarly sinister might be happening today, but not to you right now, or you wouldn't be sitting around reading the news. My new position is that if you read bad news today, the good news is at least you're in a position to read it. Now, that's not to say you can't feel sad about sad things that are happening to other people, but what are you achieving by being sad? Those people need more than your sadness. If helping them is what you want to do, you can probably help them more if you clear your mind of the sadness. And if you're anxious about news that may potentially impact your life, what are you achieving by being anxious? You can probably problem solve better if you are not crippled by anxiety. And if the news that is making you sad and anxious is about violence and evil that is out of your control and really nothing can be done, it's just the way the world is and you are simply losing faith in humanity, well, remember, if you're in a position to read bad news, then you should be in a position to glimpse some of the beautiful truths about humanity if you can only clear your mind enough to look for them. And one of the beautiful truths of humanity is that humans can't help but create beauty. You just have to look for the right humans. And because the news amplifies a terrifying minority, we forget that the right humans are the majority. Just today, I've seen multiple humans create beauty. I saw an ancient, decrepit Chinese couple in their 90s. They were holding hands on a concrete bench, laughing at pigeons. Now, these pigeons weren't doing anything particularly funny, but these two just thought that pigeons walking around, going about their business, was the funniest thing in the world. They were giggling so much that I started giggling, and then when they saw me giggling, they started giggling even louder. They made a big beauty sandwich and shoved it in my stupid face. Later, I had to catch a flight, and two little sisters spent the entire time staring out the window, marveling at the fact that we were in the sky. They were so excited, they tried to point out every cloud. Mia, did you see that cloud? Yeah, Tammy, did you see that cloud? And then when everything started looking the same and it was just a blanket of white, they pretended things that weren't there were there. Mia, did you see that sky zoo? Yeah, Tammy, that's a great sky zoo. Finally, I saw a young man having an evening beer with his mum, just the two of them. They seemed very comfortable, like they were really great friends and could talk to each other about anything. It was lovely. The world we create in our minds when we read the news is not the real world. It might contain some truth, but it's not the whole truth, nor is it our personal truth. There are people whose personal truths are violence and bloodshed right this very second, but they are not listening to me and I'm not talking to them. I'm talking to the people in a position to listen who are taking on all this pain when the truth is that there is beauty right in front of them. Our truth lies in what's in front of us. And the people around us, who are mostly good people, are creating good truths. The world is so terrifyingly far from perfect, but it doesn't need to be perfect to be beautiful. My name is Jonah Primo. This is the Overexamined Life. Like and subscribe if you think a philosophical weekly pick-me-up might just make your world a little brighter. See you next time.